You can't time travel, but your phone has the internet from 5 years in the future. What do you search for first? Lottery numbers, stock prices, my name. You may ask why my name, but it's very simple, as I then can learn if I died until then or got caught for some shit and are still in prison. Name, stock, lottery, stock, lottery, name again. This would indicate if the future is deterministic or not. Does anything about your future change after you learned about future financials? And also ensure you maximize your earnings in the event that lottery winnings and stock markets may affect each other. This is all assuming, if the future is not deterministic, that events in the present instantly propagate into the future, rather than like in the Journeyman project where there is reality distortion field that takes time to propagate outward from the changed event. Won the lottery in 2021, made brilliant investments in the stock market between 2021 and 2024. Sadly, they were murdered during a home invasion gone wrong in their new house in late 2024. Be careful what you wish for. Heavy update there yet? Hey OP, cherish 2015 while you can. Okay? Cure for type 1 diabetes. Doctors have been saying it's 5 years away for a while now. Biggest crisis in the last 5 years. That'd be depressing. What the fuck are flying COVID-22 spiders? Betty White and Keith Richards. I assume they'll both be alive, but I want to know for sure. I would start a blog on my PC and then switch to my phone to check if it now has updates from the future. If so, my future self could talk to my present self. I could read about my mistakes and try to avoid them. If a post disappears, that would mean that I did it right. I'd search to see if The Winds of Winter has been published yet. All sports betting wins of the last 5 years. Nintendo Directs. Then I'll make predictions for a lot of things Nintendo will do, but I'll phrase it in an increasingly implausible way. After a few directs, people will hopefully catch on and start believing everything I say. After 5 years, assuming I can't look into the future again, I'll start making random shit up and watch the internet argue about my predictions. Surely this can't be real, but his track record is impeccable. Stock prices in 2025, save up to buy a share. Profit. 2020 election results, lol. How close are we to be able to go to Mars? I'd try to be like Bill Murray's character by the end of Groundhog Day. Find out if there's any needless deaths from preventable accidents that I may be able to change. Obviously I'd have won the lotto too. This would give me plenty of resources and free time to become a local superhero. Well, I went to Reddit and found this post. Hello from 2015. You couldn't have given us a heads up a couple of years ago? Go to the Cincinnati Zoo on May 28, 2016. Lottery numbers the last 5 years? Easy peasy. Bitcoin price history. Minecraft cave update. GTA VI release date. Lotto numbers, sports results, stock market stats. Elder Scrolls 6 gameplay. Craze. Sports. Almanac. I search porn to see if the industry has gotten over its step-family obsession. Yes, but they only dropped the step part. Ghislaine Maxwell suicide date. Besides the obvious, lottery, election, myself, etc., I would want to see if opera made a comeback after the pandemic or if the virus was the final nail in the coffin of this art form, which has been slowly headed towards its demise for decades now. My name plus obituary. If I get more searches. 2020, 2024 election results. COVID vaccine FDA approval parent company. TSLA, Goog, APPL, FB prices. As. Stock market. And not tell any fucking one. Like a fax from future me? Do not drink that coffee. Find out when the coronavirus was eradicated and invest in stocks accordingly. Dank memes from the future so I can pre-repost them for that sweet karma. COVID cure. Then cute kittens. Is Stone Ocean animated? If Blizzard still has Diablo 4 in development, if I'm alive, if so, then to see if I am divorced. Outcome of sporting events so I can place some bets. Also, I'd look up if my favorite music artists were still alive so if they were to die I could warn them. Wish I could have done this with Adam MCA of the Beastie Boys. I'll write all the future match results. And I'll use it on the lottery, and I'll make money with it. My son to make sure he's still alive. He's chronically suicidal and should be on his own by then. I worry about it. I came here to be a smartass, but this resonates with me. For what it's worth, I struggled, still do, with suicidal ideations and severe depression since I was 10, and didn't ever expect to see 20. I'm 35 now. Still a fight at times, but therapy and meds have helped tremendously. As have the support subs for mental illness here on Reddit. There is help out there if he's inclined. For me, just knowing there are people I can count on helps a lot. Just being able to vent is all I need from friend and family, and psych helps with the heavier stuff. Best wishes for you all. Dr. Tracy Marks is a psychologist with an educational YouTube page regarding mental health I found from one of the support subs that has helped me tremendously get a frame of reference for things. Going to link the first thing I come across is an easy access to her page out.be/lx8wrui1heart. Again, best wishes. I can only imagine how hard this is from that side of the table. Edit. I appreciate the gestures of the awards and was honestly a bit overwhelmed at the response at first. I have no clue what to do with access to premium, and am just as likely to get lost in my art and forget I have it until after it expires. I'd say save it for those who you know are into that kind of thing. Not intending to seem ungrateful, just feels like a bit of a waste on me. Thanks again, and always remember there is help out there. Took me 6 months of searching and then 1 hour after initial contact to get an appointment with a psychologist once I found someone appropriate. I don't normally post to subs with such large followings and forgot I wasn't speaking to just one person, but glad if anything I said helped others. Gonna leave with a paraphrased Jello Biafra quote, take care of your community and each other. I would check my mails and message apps to find out how I'm doing in the future. If the phone continuously updates, so that it always show the internet of in 5 years, then I would probably look for scientific breakthroughs like fusion and also for catastrophes. Then I would start writing messages to myself like a diary so I can see them in the present. And also in 2025 I would start copying the messages from then in 5 years and send them to myself so I can see the messages of the next 100 years assuming I live that long. If I had unlimited searches I'd probably look up the Reddit front page first. There's a lot of information in there that would give a good general explanation about that time period. And from there on I could search up anything that seems interesting while already having some context. Is Betty White still alive? Time travel, practical application. Bold of you to assume we'll make it another 5 years.